Man, we are home, and it's hitting as hell in here. It's hitting as hell. I'll be sweating in a few minutes. I'll be sweating in a few minutes. It's hitting. We just finished recording day number 17, 1717. This is, of course, the last day of the year 2024. This is the 31st of December 2024. Is recording this. The time is probably around 1400 right now. So, just quick reflections on the year, or quick lessons, and maybe some prospects of what the future is looking like. God willingly, we are still alive, of course. Man, we did some changes, not to say some changes, but we did make some moves, of course, because around the same time last year, we were not recording anything. I was not recording anything. So one of the first things that happened, or the major things that happened, number one, I got rid of some debt, which is screwing up my credit information. It was a gym membership, really. I got rid of it. And number two, I think I moved from CBD to a suburban area, which is Sunny Hill, because I'm currently based in JHB right now. And number three, I think I got this gadget that with the one we are using right now to record these clips. The beautiful thing about having it is that now I'm able to do what I always wanted to do. It's very beautiful whenever we find ourselves doing the things that we always wanted to do. That's very beautiful. I got this gadget just right now in December, and I don't know how much content we've produced already on Instagram and TikTok. Why? Because we always wanted to do it. But not only that, because we're content production already. What do we mean by that? We're already doing things in our own real life, in real person, that I believe you might deem valuable for someone to watch. I was always training. I didn't go to the gym in day one instead of recording and not coming back the following week. So we're always training since 2016, and we always believe in being in shape as a brother. We always believed in looking organized, and we always believe in that being one of the major sources of self-esteem. I'm telling you, if you've never been in shape before and you get in shape for the first time in your life, man, you're gonna fall in love with your new self. And I pray that you don't revert back to being worse physically. So that's what we're doing. And the most beautiful thing about all these things that I just mentioned is that the way they happen, I learn in a very special way, in a very interesting way, of how fearless can I become. Because when I did the sacrament of that debt, it was a Planet Fitness. It was a debt that was running for almost 2 years from 2021. It was running for almost 2 years from 2021, and then it's 2023. I didn't doing anything. 2022, I didn't do anything as well. It was in 2024 when I started paying attention to it, and I was telling myself I need to get rid of this thing, because I literally could not get anything for myself as someone who's new into these payroll systems, or it was an employee of some sort, if I may put it like that. I couldn't get myself anything at all, and I was tired of it, because now I know what the problem is. It is this debt that is holding me back. So I had to settle it. And the way it happened, I realized how impulsive I am as a person, judging on how it happened. Because I decided about 2 days before month end that I'm gonna settle this thing, the whole amount. And immediately when that thing clocked in, I went straight to the Planet Fitness. I think I was in Pretoria. The office was in Pretoria at that time. I went straight to Planet Fitness gym, and I told him I want to settle this debt. And that thing took almost more than 50% of my salary, if I may put it like that. And I still need to incur some basic living costs. So I did not have sufficient cash for me to live on. I don't have credit, so I don't have any credit card, because my credit is fucked by these debts from the gym membership from years ago. But what I had is street credit. So pay off this professional legal credit and use the street credit to survive for that month. Not only that, but about a month or two later, I decided I'm gonna move from CBD and straight to the nearest suburb, being sent in Sunny Hill. And that decision as well, I took it about a week before. Didn't budget for anything. I didn't plan for any deposits. Didn't budget for anything. I told myself I'm moving. I'm tired of being here. I'm moving passively, and I moved. And still, wherever necessary, I'm gonna use my street credit to survive for that month. And similar thing happened when I got these gadgets. I always wanted it from 2023, of course, when I started getting an employment contract of some sort. I always wanted it, but because of this street credit I'm telling you about, I couldn't get anything for myself. So I wanted and got it for cash, and I did make that decision. I've been budgeting for it. I've been thinking about it. Not budgeting really, but thinking about it for months. I think around September, I was thinking about it a lot. Around October, thinking about it a lot. But then in November, on a random night, I decided, you know what, I'm going to get this thing. And really, by end of the month, I went and got it. And now we are recording this content. Damn, man, I'm sweating. I am sweating. Take my towel right here. So those are just the honest moves that we made. Everything that I did is something that I wanted to do. Genuinely wanted to do. And I was pained by the reality that I'm in a CBD area and I could not even try and attract or be able to bring in the caliber of ladies that I want. And that was pissing me off. I had nothing in my name or in my circumstance or my situation or in my environment that can tell that I'm at least living an upcoming decent life as a graduate person from 2023. So all those moves have improved my standard of living and of course have improved my cost. But from all these experiences that I've just told you about, I realized that I don't fear being hungry. I don't fear being broke. I've always been running on the negatives and zeros. Negatives and zeros. Negatives and zeros. That has been the situation that has taught me to be fearless. And I also learned these habits. They are bad for someone who wants to be too organized, for someone who is, what do you call this, who has a lower risk appetite. This is too bad. You don't do these things. I learned these things from the brothers in CPD. I went there for a purpose, to learn the city, number one, Johannesburg, because I was in Johannesburg for the first time in my life. And number two, to learn how to survive, to learn from the hustlers right there. So there's a guy, especially who's a photographer, and other brother that I know, they're running their own businesses. I've learned from these guys how much risk appetite they had. They'll literally, they won't know when they're gonna get their next money. I watch them starve as well. I watch them taking all the money they have, putting it back to the business and starve after that. And I watch them being late and overdue with their rental payments. I watched all of that and it fired me up so much because that's where I want to end up eventually. So, in closing with this reflection, or maybe not to mention as well, let me not say not to mention, or maybe to mention as well, especially that this one lady that I met in 2023, man, and we met again this year, and hopefully we're still gonna be seeing each other for long or forever, God willingly. Right, those are one of the good things that happened in the year, just reflecting. And prospectively, I think I posted this one time on Instagram, a due date, which is April, the 1st of April 2026, where I said from those days I will no longer be under any payroll, or I will no longer be employed, because my aim in this reality, in this one life that God has given me, is to be free forever. I don't want to do any employee work. I just want to be free, doing the things that I believe in. Working out is one of them, and there's some other business ventures that I'm working on currently to make them generate revenue and so forth. So that's what I said. This is now perspective, looking to the future of what's going to happen. Whatever I'm gonna be doing this year, 2025, is preparing me for 1st of April 2026 to put me in a position where I'll still be able to pay my rent from the day I decided that I'm not going to be employed anymore, from the day I resign, whatever happened, or from the day that my contract ends, the earlier of the two. But by April 2026, both things would have happened. Number one, the contract would have ended. I'm a trainee accountant, if you want to know. And number two, if the contract has ended and I'm retaining a company or being employed somewhere else, by 1st of April 2026, I must have submitted my resignation letter and I must be free and working on the things that I want to work on for the rest of my life. That's the prospect. I'm not afraid to announce this right now to strangers like you that I don't know. But thanks for meeting if you're seeing this, by the way. But that's the prospect. Whatever that I'm doing right now, it's going to be a very busy year, content-wise. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows who I am. Nobody knows what I do. So this is why we need to put up content. I'm very busy, unfortunately, due to work, so I can't really put more time on doing this. This is why I was doing it during the holidays, especially the 17 days of maintaining weight in December that you can find on TikTok and Instagram, right? So that's the prospect. That's the prospective future. That's what I'm going to be doing. There's going to be much training happening because I want to have that as my source of income as well. That comes directly straight to me. I think there's some few business ventures that I'm working on as well, which are a company registered, that I'm going to be working on as well. Eventually, I need to give these things to people who are willing and able to run them and maybe stick to the training part because it's really personal. You get the chance to work with people on one-on-one basis. That's the prospect. That's the future, man. I hope you have a plan as well. And I hope you're in harmony with the Lord's calling or whatever that you desire in your heart, man. This is Jay. Salute.
Yo, sweet
Get money. Like, we don't even pay attention to these corny niggas, like. Niggas be getting raw, paying for their chain and shit back. Niggas be throwing franks. Niggas be rapping cause that shit look cool. Niggas ain't really active. Like, that structure, look, I can make the city hot if I want, like, I can spend any block that I want, like, look, big ready, I can catch any op that I want, like, stupid, I can fuck any thought that I want, no, I don't name drop, I be in the same spot, bitch, I post up on the same block, did a hit, got booked, came home to the same chop, like, I made the game hot, what? Look, I ain't these corny niggas, you know. I keep it on me, nigga. If you with your bitch, I might park her like Tony, nigga. And it's 20 from Sony, nigga. So much attachments. Beam on a stick, this shit could get drastic. I keep a strap, this shit ain't plastic. Fuck the net, bitch, I'm really active. I'm a blood, but I get it cracking. I'm the reason. New niggas snapping, it don't work. Cause these niggas capping, writing that tough shit. Only your captions, like. Niggas be writing all this gangsta shit on the net. These niggas pussy like. Look, I'm busy bank, what you wanna know about me? They said stay out these streets, but I ain't no homebody like.
Let's go. So nice. So.
I can catch any op that I want, like, stupid. I can fuck any thought that I want. No, I don't name drop. I be in the same spot. Bitch, I post up on the same block. Did a hit, got booked, came home to the same chop. Like, I made the game hot. Like, look, I can make the city hot if I want. Like, I can spend any block that I want. Like, look, big ready. I can catch any op that I want. I can fuck any thought that I want.
No construction niggas got the city hot, pull up on any block, like, and we still got them GLAs switching lanes. They ain't believe when I said that we up next, let them niggas upset, like, cause my niggas came to take over the game.
I make the city hot in this bitch, we get the pistol cock me on any block in this bitch. We make a milli rock in this shit. We let the semi pop, love gon' send a shot if he moving walk in this bitch. 357, baby don't trip, only trust demon, no he won't miss. I tell my shooter start sliding.
Khuluma nabo, khuluma nabo, khuluma nabo, khuluma nabo, khuluma nabo. Khuluma nabo, Cobra. Khuluma nabo njenge-legend emdala.
You mad cause your daughter fuck with me on spring break? Well, I'ma fuck her till the springs break.
Roll another one cause I'm winning. And my photo looking real photogenic. Gentleman attire in threads that won't expire. I'm in the class of my own, my teacher got fired. Money getting low, pussy rate keep rising. Versace outfit cost me 3,000. From the big houses, did it from the weak hours. Selling that chicken, no lemon pepper, no sweet and sour. First you get the power, then you get respect. I'm getting so much money, I can buy your bitch. Take it how you wanna.
200 racks, no lie. Ale Boombaye, Ale Boombaye. I'm about to rumble in the jungle in these new Kanye's. Ale Boombaye, Ale Boombaye. My lawyer threw them gloves on and beat another case. Fuck y'all mad at me, folks. My belt got 2 G's on it, her bag got 2 C's on it. My daughter's stroller got D's on it. Whoa.